Okay, fellas, tonight, 7:30 p.m., we're going to do the conference call again. So, even if you don't have a mic, you can still actually type into the shout box at the bottom. So there's no excuse for you to come in and not say shit or not contribute shit. Alright? Just responding to one of the comments that was made. Let's go to some other comments. Future player, there is a shout box at the bottom. All you gotta do is click on the left-hand side. There's a little thing looks like a little note, and click on that. The box will drop down. Let's see. Comment on a player sales 3 things. Phil J. Hello. Over the past several years, Player Supreme has shared his life experiences and personal stories with us. In 1 minute and 19 seconds, he has given us 3 useful qualities for a man/player to have. Knowledge and intelligence are both useless without action. So make a decision. Take action. Well, thank you very much, Phil J. Let's see. Spritelgen, he's commenting on the video Myth versus Reality. Spritelgen, you need to catch up. There's an architect that's actually got it almost all figured out, and they're actually going to start accepting that as the current theory of how they built the pyramids. Okay? Don't believe everything that you hear on some jackass's websites, that kind of stuff. A lot of weird people on the internet. Okay, conference call 320. Yeah, that was future player. If you're happy to contribute, doesn't have a mic. Also, invest. I think you can buy probably at Walmart for like $10 a headset microphone there. But if you don't have $10, then definitely just type into the shout box, because I will be paying attention to that also. Comment on, let me show you a current magazine. I don't like skinny women. I like them a little chubby. Well, that's good for you there, Juzu. Comment on, ain't this some shiznit? And the brother's just laughing a little bit. Nicholas. So thanks, Nicholas, for your contribution commenting. Saint Netzari. Basically, Jews are not Negroid, as Jews are, what is this under? Are white and ruddy people. Oh, okay, that guy's, this is from another one. He's referring to the current Jews. He's obviously behind this information that most of the Jews that we see, just like a lot of the people that practice Muslims, they converted. Okay, and this guy hasn't caught his information up, so he's basing it Saint Netzari. Most basically Jews are not Negroid, as Jews are white and ruddy people in skin tone. Then he's recorded some shit, Lamentations 4:7. David described as ruddy, indicative of white skin. Samuel 16. Solomon was described by his lady Shumalite lover, blah, blah, blah. White people have melanin, which allows them to tan. Negroid or black people, or black melanin, is not in Caucasians. Actually, white people do not tan. Your skin burns. Okay, that is not tanning. What happens is you go through a period of burning. You're actually frying yourself. 80% of you fry yourself, I should say. You have what's called pheomelanin. You need to do your own research there, Saint Netzari. Really get into the research. Okay, that melanin makes you pink. And the pinkest people are the people that are furthest away from the equator. And that melanin does not, it's immature melanin as they call it, and it does not produce a tanning effect or darkening of the skin. What happens is your skin actually burns. That's why you get so many, your race gets so many problems with the sun. Skin cancer. In fact, I'm dealing with the older population right now in my business. So I'm actually working with people who are older, who laid out in the sun, who are now having to go to the doctor on a monthly basis to check this skin lesion out and that skin lesion. And I've had quite a few clients have to have the stuff taken off because it was skin cancer. Now, this is coming from real life experience, not a bunch of theory and book written shit. Okay? Let's see. 47 Mox, you're right. There are some weird fucks on YouTube, and I just dealt with one of them. Message on women looks in today's society. From Sacred D Realm. So sorry. Sacred Realm. Misread that one. Interesting fashion industry explanation you mentioned. That is actually, before we go any further into your comment there, Sacred Realm, that's actually based on truth. I suggest, before you guys make comments, do a little bit of research. If you don't like something I said, or you even agree, do some research. Make sure I'm right, okay? Check me on my information, all right? Look up Miss Twiggy, and that's how you could show the big change that occurred within the fashion industry. This is well documented. Okay. Also, I have the same urge too. Naturally, I don't even mind a little more fat around the middle area of those girls. Welcome to the real world, Sacred Realm. You are on the right path, because a lot of the guys got that programming, and a lot of them don't even realize that they've been programmed, especially the young ones. This is just how they feel. I like them skinny. That's how I feel. They don't realize you've been tooled. That's the way it is. All right. He's also commenting on It's Happening Already. He writes, yes, I've liked women with those bigger parts since I got interested in them, and felt then that was kind of different to taste of most other school kids / people in general here. You are walking a different path there, Sacred Realm. Definitely walking a different path. But it's great to see increasing numbers of ones like this. Oh yeah, that's the video of the short, like ex-gymnast chicks with the juicy hips and juicy thighs. One's turned aside. Looks like she has a butt implant though. That butt is just like sticking way out. Like, it shouldn't be sticking out like that. That's just too heavenly. He goes, but yeah, there's still the programming. Although I get people have different tastes. Exactly, people have different tastes. And what I'm trying to do is wake people up to, well, where did your taste come from? Make sure you know the truth. Then make up your own mind. Okay? I used to date skinny chicks because I taught fitness classes. Basically, I taught aerobics classes and weight training classes like that. But I thought I had to date skinny chicks because I didn't want people to see me with, like a girl that had some fat on her. Plus, I had this aversion to fat. I had this one dance teacher teaching me ballroom dance. Her back squished in. She was the type of people, I believe she's Irish descent. She had red hair. And as I recall, last name Shanahan or something like that. But she had that upper body fat. And I touched her back, and it was squishy. Oh, God, it was squishy. Oh, God. So, and I was like 159 pounds then. I was like a skinny nerd guy. So I can understand the version of fat. But that's in the wrong places. After I dated this girl, well, let me get back up. I was dating these two girls named Susie and Susan. Susan, she was half Irish, half Italian. So she had a butt that went kapow. But she had, she was like a dancer. She had the long, strong legs. She later became the most physically fit woman in Sacramento. She won that contest. And she also wore mini skirts, and she had legs. She was tall. She was elegant looking. She had the fine bone structure. And but the best thing about her was her butt. I just realized I love juicy asses. So I finally gave in to my natural urges and started dating more curvier women. And I haven't looked back since. Although I did have one girl as a backdoor that she only weighed, when I met her, she only weighed 96 pounds at 5'2". And she was very small bone. Brazilian girl, but then she put on a little bit of weight. She's now, I think she said she weighs 109 or something like that. She's a small boned. But she had hips. She was a little small package, but she went in at the waist and hips went out. But it wasn't all there in the back, but it was still cool. What gets me is when girls that look just right in this way to me, but think they're too fat. Women's magazines are full of weight loss articles. Yeah, you're right, man. But that's going to be changing. Well, no, women always want to lose their bellies. They don't want to have bellies. A lot of guys think that because I'm saying that it's going to this, that these women are going to be all fat and sloppy. No. You look at the women on that video. Show me the fat on the bellies. They got no fat on the bellies. They got, like one girl looks like she has almost a six-pack. They got flat stomachs. But they go in at the waist, little tiny bitty waist down here, then they flare out to these juicy hips. Call them childbirthing hips. Okay, let's see. Comment on the Player Supreme show from March 16th, 2013. He's speaking to Alexander. Okay, I don't want to interrupt your conversation. He says, you sound like me. You were feeling your swag. And a comment under my 87 point. That is actually nothing. I'm going to do 105 this week, I guess. Uh-oh. I erased that comment. I don't see how he got it. I thought he was talking to me. I do apologize to Spritel Gin. I saw roids, and anybody accusing me of being roids, I get livid. Because I worked hard to get my natural size up. So anyway, I realized he was talking to someone else, so I deleted, but he must have saw the comment before I could delete it. Hopefully I deleted everything. Let me go back just to make sure. And I do apologize to him personally. Yep, comments deleted. Okay. He must have been sitting on YouTube. Alright, fellas. You'll see my shows in the future. You're going to see me dressing better, because that's what's required for me to, you know, look the part, I guess. And I agree with what they said. I do need to look more of the part of what I'm preaching. And if I was going to a nightclub, this is how I'd go. A blazer, button-down shirt, and I don't have it tucked in, but some jeans. Okay, just like that. And of course I would have some decent shoes on. So that's how, you know, as you saw our fellow this morning, by the way, someone made a rude comment on it, and I deleted that comment. Next time he does, I'm going to block him. Because he said our brother was like a douchebag. He don't look like a fucking douchebag. You jackass motherfucker. I don't remember who you the fuck you were, but don't you ever make a comment like that on one of the players on this channel. Nobody on this goddamn channel is a fucking douchebag. You son of a bitch. That's how I feel about that kind of shit. Someone talking down, talking shit. You know, the brother improved himself. Okay? He went out, he actually did the fucking work. And this jackass gonna come in and try to talk shit to one of our boys? No. No, we gotta defend our folks there, fellas. Peace.